a cheat sheet thing for commentator? Rest of the thing?
Justin's supposed to message you.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
Justin. Aaron and Katie want the cheat sheet.
Hey. Yeah, everything. Fine.
Oh, rested. I'm so rested.
So true, Rusty.
So true.
Yeah, well, then.
Oh.
What is this, triple kill screen? Oh, yeah, that's fast.
What? Hi, I'm Zenpro.
Hi, Zempro.
I'm doing some.
Yeah, you're doing some organizing things on the sheet I automated and locked. So nobody has.
Oh my god. I'm so hard at working on that, like typing in all this information from all these matches. Oh my god.
Yep.
Like I'm working so hard here.
Yeah.
And I have like no sleep. Yes, Zenpro.
Kiss me already.
Wait, Zenpro, where are you? I can't see. Yeah. No, you're like this. It was perfect. So perfect. Where? I'm actually. Yeah, I. Yeah, go. Get it. Yeah.
Caroline's winning you for score of the day. You're winning. Guys, if you're in FIFA Monk, vote Zempro for score of the day.
What score did I get?
1.14 PV.
Wasn't today though.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's an old vote because you're behind. I think like it's 10.
Is yours ready then?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, your curls are long.
Trying to add it.
You can't fit a meat on your head.
Yeah. It helps a lot. The one between Franklin
Franklin.
like the turtle.
I know what you mean.
I like home without. Oh, no,
Dude, I still remember.
that you have straight hair. They're not gonna bring him back.
I still remember the comment that said like,
He looks like
clean. Which person?
that was Stevie. So it was pretty accurate. That was like
Lucy, you guys need like the stats that I took?
What? Like those on the board?
Yeah, I have the one with the
Not particularly. Or actually, like, probably in the future, but yeah.
Ready to get back.
We're live.
We are live.
Get closer to the mic.
Can you please?
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Two Parity.
To Boston, to Ability.
Two Parity, to Boston. More like,
Boston.
well, life is good. We'll be starting soon. Our players are just warming up, but exciting times.
We have some exciting matches. Number 8 seed Hydrant versus number 9 seed Cole.
And he just won at rock paper scissors.
He did. Unfortunately, this is not a rock paper scissors contest. This is in fact a Tetris competition.
But maybe the Anarchy Tetris tournament will be rock
True.
paper scissors based.
Perhaps an Anarchy Tetris. We can have a Tetris match to decide who gets to go first in rock paper scissors.
Gets to go first in rock paper scissors. The advantage when you go first.
And then on the bottom of this, we have 17 seed Weston versus number 1 seed Meme.
Yes, we got the Prodigy Weston versus meme of all time, dead meme LMAO, the one, the only, the meme.
One of the only players to have a 1.3 with all 3 playstyles.
Yes,
Having just gotten a 19 DAS 1.3, the first one ever.
yes, world record. It was really impressive.
Oh, incredible game.
Yeah, and of course with Tap from a long time ago because she's also an insane tapper, really good at that. If you haven't seen her tap, you should watch the 2021 match against Ruins, which might be the best CTWC match of all time, honestly. But I think she got 6 1.1s,
Oh my god.
something like that, in comp, with tap.
How
Well,
much was it?
it was so it was longer live because I don't both or one of them didn't have Game Genie for the score on cap,
Oh,
so they had to keep on
I
calculating
remember
this.
that one, yeah.
It
That
was-
match was insane.
It was because I mean when you watch it live, you had to keep on thinking who won because it was really really close. It was an insane match.
Yeah. Weston impersonating Hat Costa with the double hat.
You're Weston, you're Hat Coster. All right.
Alright, we will be starting soon.
Yes.
We're starting games.
2021 meme is another level. Well, 2025 meme is another level.
Yes.
Alright, putting in the seeds.
Yeah.
It looks like we have a.
They're gonna be starting soon.
Yeah.
They did their practice. They're ready.
Okay.
150 hertz, level 15 on the top, and there's a level 18 game.
A standard game on the bottom.
All right. Okay. You ready?
Alright. Let's count it down.
Okay.
Everyone.
Okay. Just start.
Two,
2, 1,
Tetris!
Tetris! All right.
On the top, we have some pretty fast touches going on. 150 hertz level 15. That's going to be probably a little bit faster than 19 speed.
Yes, it reminds me of PAL 19, similar speed, I feel.
It does kind of look like PAL 19, yeah.
Um,
And then on the bottom close, we just have 60 hertz level 18 start, which is a standard game.
yes.
Weston with a little bit of trouble on the board, having to set up some of the tucks and not getting the right pieces.
Ooh,
But
this is,
looks like it should be resolving fine. That
yeah.
is a good S.
Um,
Up top, everything is clean.
yeah, both players getting Tetrises.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Oh, nice burn from Hydrant.
Okay, Weston is taking this down. Back to clean. Touch is ready. Just waiting for the longbow.
Missed the S adjust, but it's okay.
At all. Oh, but has to cover the wall. If
Yeah,
the longbow
rough.
comes, unfortunately.
Oh, setting up the dirty Tetris for
Let's see if he
Weston.
gets it.
Oh, that's
Unfortunate team is top.
bad. The double
Waits
rotation.
for the L. Gets it.
Should be safe. Cole is getting up kind of high.
Has the longbow dependency in column 2, but gets the longbow
Gets the
immediately.
bar. Okay.
Nice burn. And is back to safety.
Okay, Weston. Weston.
Weston in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Bringing this down.
L will be really good
Wants
here.
an L.
Oh.
J.
Ah.
Stops out.
And
45,600.
God. And Emma is good.
Weston score is exactly 2 Tetrises on level 18, despite 27 lines. Interestingly.
Yes. This game on the top is really close.
Yeah.
It's quite exciting.
Both guys are playing very well.
Yes.
Lots of clean stacking. Hydrant setting up some tucks.
Ooh.
Wants a J to the S. Nails the
Nice.
S spin. Spins are really difficult at these higher speeds.
Yes, they are. The window is much less. Ooh,
Oh, unfortunate hang, but gets
nice
the piece to
touch.
tuck it in. But he's getting up high, gets the longbow.
He doesn't burn the tea though. Okay, safe. All
Beautiful
good though.
hydrant.
Yes, very nice. Cole wasn't able to take advantage of those burns exactly, but slightly ahead.
Yeah, still neck and neck.
Yeah.
261 to 268.
Yes. It is good to mention though, because we're playing 15, the scoring is you get less points per Tetris and line in general. So
And we're gonna start transitioning out at 100 lines.
I believe so.
Yeah.
The transitions lines are a little odd on Speed Hack, but
So when we transition to level 16, it's gonna be
it'll be 18 speed. Well, 18.
like close to 29 speed, I think.
Probably, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. 150
Well,
hits.
let's
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
look
the
at.
29 speed.
It feels slightly slower.
Tiny bit slower, yeah.
Okay.
Like somewhere between PAL 19 and NTSC 29.
Yeah.
But both these players are goalers. Extremely good ones.
Oh,
So-
Cole.
Cole getting high.
Oh my God, that L. Okay, come on. Bar.
Getting the
L.
pieces.
L.
Wants to know.
Oh.
And Hydrant is good at 336.
Wow.
Well done to both players. That was
really good.
a tough play.
I love how Zempro is in chat. He's in the room too. Yes. Well,
Okay, so on the bottom, it looks like we're doing 80 hits, level 15. So that's a little bit faster than usual. Should probably be around like level 18-ish speed.
yeah, I think similar. I think the people on the bottom, they don't really want to take risks and
Yeah.
try the silly modes.
Mhm. I mean, they did just the standard level 18.
Yeah.
Players are all set, looks like. So let's count them down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Different openers.
Oh yeah, interesting. And so we have level 15, 80 hits. So this is about the same as level 18 speed.
Yeah. Looks good so far. Is it identical to 18?
Yeah.
It does look like it, yeah.
We could do the math, but I'm lazy.
We didn't come to MIT to do math.
Yeah, true.
Some weird pieces for meme. She seems to be handling it okay.
Both of them are
Pretty.
struggling.
Has a long dependency on the left though. Okay, Weston's bringing this down. Has a dirty touch set up.
Not a good
Two on
one
the
though.
bottom.
Oh, misses the jazz.
Okay, wants a T.
Gets
Get
it.
the perfect T. So
Just
now has the dirty two off the bottom.
interesting.
Touch set up. Has the well blocked when the player comes though. Meme is clean.
I like that Z.
Gets amazing S.
All right.
And back to good.
Yeah.
Weston gets a touchless.
Okay. Very, very
That's
even.
cool. That's 55k for Weston, 55k for meme.
Yeah, they're really close.
One can even call it neck and neck.
Neck and neck. Ay. I do quite like the variations of neck and neck.
True.
Eyelash to eyelash from Chris Forrest.
It looks like Hydrant and Cole up on the top, about to start. Looks like
30.
they're doing 30 hits, level 23. So these are going to be pretty colors, but very slow touches.
It makes rolling really hard though.
Yes, 30 hits is so half the speed
Mm-hmm.
of normal touches. So this, even though this is level 23, so it's level 19 speed, the pieces are pretty sluggish.
The biggest difficulty here with 30 hertz is the polling. The controller polling also is affected by the hertz counter. So in this moment, if you cannot input faster than 15 hertz in actuality, because you have to every other frame has to be counted for movements. So if you ever roll faster than 15 hertz, which is all the time, yes, good adjustment.
So these players have been trying to optimize for like 30 hertz rolling for a long time,
Yeah.
but now they're having to have that speed.
Yes, which is difficult.
these low speeds are actually where tapping
Yes.
usually does the best.
Yeah. I would say I average. I'm a
Know
tapper.
what he's been set up and nails it. Okay, on the bottom we have Weston with a slight lead, 163k to 145,
Mm-hmm.
even on lines almost. And on the top, Hydrogen at 45,000, Cole at 64,000.
Yeah. I feel like just everyone has been kind of affected by the new environment and just being on speed hack and all that. This is like anxiety.
Definitely.
So even for like speeds that are similar to 18 and all that stuff, people are struggling a little bit.
It feels like players are a little bit more liable to cascading misdrops.
Yeah.
When misdrop tends to turn into a few more, and that turns into a top out.
Yes.
Haven't seen many high scores yet, but I think as the players get more comfortable on speed hack, I think that'll change.
Yeah.
Especially as we get into,
Later
I mean,
rounds.
this round already has some fantastic players.
Yeah. Every person here has amazing scores. I don't remember Weston's PB, but I know it's good.
Hmm.
And I know Meme has like a 4 mil, and so does her. Like all these people are very insane.
Hatching doing some digging to transition to level 26.
Yes. So
Oh, Cole has a huge lead. 97k for Hydrogen, 190 Cole. And then on the bottom we have Weston at 280k and Meme at 248. Now 268. After that touches.
mm-hmm. Yeah, bottom is quite close. Weston.
Hydros is saying in chat Weston has B90ish for PB,
B90ish?
which is
Okay.
also extremely good.
That is still really good, yeah.
But Meme has transitioned to level 16.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a little bit of burning, but good wood.
Yes.
Gets the longbow one piece too early, unfortunately. But
It's okay.
set up and clean.
They're
Nails
both
the
clean.
transition to level 17. So Weston at 362,000 108 lines. Meme at 315,000 at 112.
Oh, Cole tops
Cole
out.
tops out.
Cole tops out 235.
I completely missed that. I was looking at the bottom.
Yeah.
So Hydrant has to make up 60,000 points. All of 28, that's only about 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, but we're about to transition to 29,
This is true.
and that
But
might.
this is going to be a lot tougher than it looks.
Yeah, it's
To get these Tetrises.
the left is now
So 214.
a struggle. Oh, but if you get the Tetris here, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to.
One.
All right, and
Hydrant is good.
Hydrant is good.
251,000.
Around.
But
Hey.
1-1. So this round is best of 5, I believe.
I was told.
I was told that everything after round 0 is best of 5.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Getting confirmation.
Yeah.
So this is best of 5.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So this is best of 5.
Players on the bottom have transitions.
Level
20 now. This is actually really fun to play. It's controllable, but it's like quite fast. Oh, it's setting up for Tetrises. Weston, does he get the bar? Oh, that's
shot. But
okay.
Tetris.
Gets over and the top.
Wow, the longbow tuck.
Okay.
Great tuck.
He does.
Weston
need,
is bringing this down.
yeah, he does need it also because he's currently down 60k.
Yeah, Meme is taking the lead despite being down for most of the game. Weston at 494, Meme at 572.
Okay, but good dig. But Meme is just pushing.
Oh, Meme with a little problems on the board.
Okay.
Not getting the best pieces, but yeah, Meme close to the top.
Oh, this is hard.
Beautiful digging. She can do. I've seen it get out of way with. Beautiful J.
Okay, good bar.
Good butt.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
And Meme is almost out of it.
Nice.
Incredible dig.
But
especially considering the height and speed.
yeah, Weston has taken advantage of this somewhat.
Because remember, this is level 19 speed, but pumped up. So
Yes.
this is 596 for Weston at 187, 688.
Oh, Weston.
Oh, Weston this needs fixed because these
That's really hard.
has to do a lot of blending now.
I don't know what I mean, I don't know if this is really playable once you get the 29 speed, so.
Yeah. Well, it'll be playable, I think. It won't quite be.
Well, still, you don't want.
It'll be really difficult.
Yeah. Still, managing to get this down.
Yeah. Amazing
But-
play from both.
But now down 160,000 or 150,000. That's not good.
Weston really needs these Tetrises, but just cannot get out of this dig.
Yeah.
Eternal dig, unfortunately. The pieces are just not in his favor.
And Emma and me is just pushing.
Yeah, Mima's going crazy efficient. 838 at 222 lines.
I think this is
She
the
might
highest.
max this.
Yeah, this is the highest score we've seen today by a
With
good
might be
margin.
trouble.
Topping
Topping out at
Topping out.
68,000. Amazing effort. And the game's still going.
Okay.
Mima's going for Tetrises.
Do not like
Yes.
that game of top is real.
They said deposit got
Oh.
I thought that was warm up.
Sorry. If it says practice game, that's when it's warm up. Only putting that on.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Well then, 2-1. Top. That was a mistake. Okay.
Okay, so can we try to get a assignment stuff for this one? Okay. Players are choosing the speeds and levels.
16 is 11.
Okay, it looks like
Okay.
on the top they're opting for 240 hertz, level 5.
Okay.
So the thing about these high hertz, so it feels like playing on ice is the best way to
Yes.
describe it. Even though the pieces are falling really slowly, it is still level 5. Even though the pieces are falling really slowly, it's impossible to control unless you're incredibly precise with your movements.
Mm-hmm.
So for instance, Das moves extremely fast.
Yes.
But if you're trying to just move a piece, maybe 2 columns over,
2 taps are
it's
very, very
way
difficult.
too easy to just slide it all the way to the left.
Yes. I think this is the benefit of rolling here, where you can be precise.
Yeah. So
you-
something that people have found is that if you just try to roll really fast, almost kind of sloppy,
Yeah.
it tends to work really well with the high hertz counts.
Because you don't have an issue of like having your rolls be too close together because
Yeah. If they're too close together, I think they turn into Das. But
uh,
then you just can't control it.
that's usually the issue. But the thing is, because the polling is so high, you would have to have like rolls 1 frame apart for it to actually turn into Das. It doesn't really become an issue on these high polling rates.
Yeah. Okay, so on the bottom, it looks like we're doing 90 hertz and level 12. Okay, so we all ready? All right,
Okay.
let's get it started. Okay, let's get both games started. In
Okay.
3, 2, 1, touch this.
Okay.
So again, game on top feels like you're playing on ice. Game on the bottom, a little bit faster than usual, maybe about like 15 speed.
Yeah.
That's level 12 speed.
Yeah, it looks like 15 speed. It's similar. All right. So far, reasonable start from both. No misdrops. Playing at these really high hearts for pulling
It is so difficult.
it is difficult. Just be
to
precise.
misstop.
Yeah. Hmm.
But all these players are low end, so they do have an advantage of these high hertz counts.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Hydrogen with a
Hydrant.
unfortunate misflip.
But
I
okay.
guess the bullet after.
It's okay.
He should be able to-
Maybe can double
He can
tuck?
double tuck this.
Yes. Where's the J?
Yeah, the J can be. Okay,
Okay, it's
guess
fine.
with the Z-spin instead.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah. Brings us down to Tetris. So we have 26k for Hydrogen, 8,000 for Coal on the top, and on the bottom we have Weston at 40,000 and Meme at 78. Meme with the Tetris, and Coal with the Tetris as well on the top. Coal with a nice adjustment.
Yeah, looking good so far.
All players playing well. Weston's playing one off the bottom, but keeping it safe.
He's-
Keep laying it down.
Yes. Currently, meme is 110k, basically 260k for Weston, so has an advantage. Hydra and Cole, very close, I would say. It's hard to evaluate level 5 scoring.
Hydrogen with the dirty column 8 setup. Let's see if he gets the butt.
Nice Vits. Where's Jasmine?
Jasmine,
You missed the Vits.
Betzel it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hasn't gotten the bullet
Also,
yet though.
the delayed Vits from meme.
Meme loves delayed bits. I see her do them all the time.
Hey, I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean, they usually work well.
There you go. Nice delayed Vits.
Delayed bits completed. Hydrogen is super high because the piece is over. Gets the touches. So Hydrogen at 50k and Cole at 37k. Cole with the touches goes to 45k. Weston's pretty high.
Yeah, this is a little scary.
Yeah, he can.
Let's see what's.
This is pretty slow speed.
Yeah, it's
But
slow mentally. It's just like any misdrop and you're struggling.
exactly. Especially because it's not the speed that you're used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Meme has a really clean bullet though.
Mm.
Gets the touches, goes to 200k. Weston at 72,000. So a very big deficit early on.
Just
He
needs
has to win this game too, since he's 2-0 down.
oh, that's that misdraw.
Nice shot, but give me
I
some good pieces.
I think
to
it'll
mix
be
up.
okay. Nice tuck.
It's a good J tuck.
Okay, I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, the
And good
bar.
combo.
Okay, he's
So
in,
Weston's now with Tetris ready and clean.
and he gets the touch.
Gets the touches.
All right.
Goes to 94,000.
Yeah.
Looks
Up.
like Hydrogen has transitioned to level.
Yes.
The
Up.
oh so scary level 6.
Level 6. It's incredibly frightening. Currently up 98k to 54 against Cole.
Hydrogen with some insane tuck setups here, but it's
The
level
heck?
6. So he can hit these and gets it all clean. Wow.
Oh, and then
Weston hits the T-spin and gets the touches right after, goes to 128,000, but Meme is not letting up in the pressure at 272,000.
oh,
Cole
Cole.
unfortunate mischief.
Yeah.
And he needs this pace too. He's 40,000 behind, and that's a deceptive amount because,
It's
again,
level
we're at
5.
low level,
Yeah.
so that's a few touches. So Cole bringing this down. Oh, Weston has a lot of trouble on the board.
Oh, that's
Unfortunate team shift.
this
And
is still
needs
level
the
low.
longbow. Gets the longbow.
Oh, another mischief.
Okay. Needs a flat piece. Doesn't get it in time. Still able to burn a little bit.
Okay. Oh, the double flip.
Should have double flip.
Oh, that's it.
And
Oh,
Weston
nice.
tops out at 135.
Okay.
Amazing digging.
Very impressive.
Hydrogen's at level 10, and this is like PAL 19 speed.
Yeah, what the heck?
Fast.
Oh.
So level 10.
I also like, I think level 11 will also increase the speed still. So,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, Hydrogen with the
not,
awkwardness. Gets the triple. Hydrogen with a big lead, 159 to 73k. So over
and a
double split.
Tetris. But Cole is a good bit behind in lines.
Yeah, Cole is a full 5 levels behind, which is kind of insane.
But like, Hydrant's playing better now at the speed.
Yeah, Hydrogen looks like he's used to. Okay, come on.
What?
Beautiful double J tuck
That's
by
crazy.
Cole. And he's still down 120,000, but again, has a huge line deficit.
Oh,
Cole with the touches.
Oh, but I can't hold.
He can burn this down.
I will not make any five.
It's a
Okay.
triple. Hydrogen is playing amazing at these high speeds.
yeah, 213k to 95. Oh,
A mischief though.
I think that, oh, that's rough. Need a bar?
This is so hard to get out of. Gets the buff.
Oh,
Misses the 5 top.
is this livable? Wait,
He's burning this. How is he living this?
that's crazy.
This is incredible.
I mean, it is better than.
Nice. That's really. Oh, and then
Misses. Oh, and he's right back in it.
I think he thought there was a burn. Oh,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh.
okay.
16.
Level 16 is
Basically double kills.
okay. There's a chase down. Cole needs 244.
Yeah, 244.
It seems like oh,
Gets shot a while though.
this is really hard.
This is gonna be so tough.
Okay, nice. Bar over.
Getting some stops. He
Oh.
needs to win this one too.
Come on, where's the pieces?
Or like,
He misses the spin.
yeah.
Needs 100k more.
Surviving still. It's impressive.
Level 16 is basically double kill screen.
Yeah, but
You don't just need to survive here, you need pace.
you need some
You
pet.
need touches.
You need some. That's,
That's gonna.
I think that's
And
it.
that's
Yeah.
no.
Alright. Advances.
Hatching Dude 8, the number 8 seed advances.
Yes. Wow. That was really impressive, though. That was a really good match.
Yeah,
That last-
amazing from all the players.
Yeah, that was impressive. Wow. That's fun.
So next up, who we have?
Next up, I think is Sodium.
Huff, Opox, Rhubarb, Shadow Knight.
There you go.
Yeah.
Opox.
And we are not going to be taking a break after this match. We're going to be going right into the next one. So,
Kristoff, Critics Lapis, Blam, Sodium. Warm up.
We have Hufflepuffus of the famous Hufflepuffle fame.
Of course. That is Huff's.
The famous Hufflepuffle fame.
Yes, the
Indeed.
famous Hufflepuff girl thing.
That was so
It's a coveted club.
I myself am a Hufflepuffle.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
One could even say I'm the OG Hufflepuffle.
The OG Hufflepuff girl.
Indeed.
I'm jealous.
Well, I suppose Hufflepuff, OG Hufflepuffle.
Well, Huff is like number 0.
True.
You can be number 1.
We do have some sashes here.
Yeah,
Let's see
you
if we
can see Meme is wearing one right now.
Oh yeah, me. Emma, give the sash to her.
Oh, wait.
Some schools have passing with the torch. We have passing with the sash.
Exactly. Look at this bracket.
This is such an insane bracket. Huff versus Opox is crazy to have
Yeah.
this early.
I think Opox had a bit of a suffer qual. He was on a different setup than usual, sleep deprived, trying to do quick taps for roll quick taps. Like a lot of difficulties.
Did he have his control over?
I think he has control. He has control. Yeah. But yeah,
Very strong player.
of course, Huff is of course Huff. Rhubarb.
Huff a CTWC finalist.
Yes, he's gone top 8 multiple times.
Yeah, knocked out JD both times.
Yes.
Um,
Insane.
Luba, a very strong player, has been around for a long time. Has
Yes.
what's his PB?
Oh, I don't even know. It's impressive.
Yeah,
I think the PBs nowadays are so hard to like remember. They're so high.
yeah.
Back
Back,
in my
back,
day-
back when people only had like 1.2s and 1.3s, I could
Yeah, you had memorized like, oh, they had a 1.2. Now it's like, oh, do they have like a 2.9 or
exactly, yeah.
it's 2.6? Yeah, only have a 2.6.
That's only a 2.6. No.
My 1.3 sucks.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then Shadow Knight.
I've seen Shadow Knight play.
Yeah, Shadow Knight was I think a 1.3.
I believe so.
And again, for rollers, do we have any? I think you're the only non-roller
Yeah.
still on the bracket.
Yeah. Yes.
I believe so. Yes, I'm still gonna be playing. I think the only non-roller land rolls. I think Shadow Knight rolls.
Yeah, Shadow Knight rolls.
So yeah, I think everyone's rolling. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Speed Hack, much like normal Tetris, is very inhospitable to dots.
Unfortunately.
Because
Shadow.
at the higher hertzes, you just do not have control of dots.
Yes.
Even though it's extremely fast, you just cannot control the pieces.
So,
So you're just going to be misclapping almost everything. I've played a lot of like 360 hertz level 0, and it's basically impossible to control DAS unless you just like
Sure,
try to precisely slow tap everything.
I wonder if there's some happy, like not happy, like but some medium where DAS speed on the higher polling rates is good enough to compete with roll, but also like roll is unable to control itself at the same time.
I doubt it.
There might be something, but I don't know.
The problem is that like DAS is still just gonna be different from what people are used to. People are used to
Of course.
timings and skill stops, and it relies so much on that precision.
That's true. Get Nerd the Box, who does any DAS record, and we can try and see then.
We have a Hufflepuff sash on screen.
Yes.
Alright, so do we have a speed thing? Yeah.
Rocket your signature, whatever.
Wait, I think are they still playing practice? What is it?
They're choosing.
They're gonna choose now. They haven't practiced yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you two ready to play?
Let's try to get a simultaneous. Let's try to do simul. Can you guys wait while they... I'm just... Can you guys wait while they... I just want to get a...
Okay. Uh,
Okay, so on the bottom... I'm not on screen. So on the bottom, it looks like they've chosen 80 Hertz level 19.
okay, so that's gonna be like fast 19. White fast 19. Anyone checking chat? Oh.
We do have it up.
Yes, we do have it up.
There's just a lot going on.
Format
here.
confusing. They place their speed on higher levels. So, what's they're doing? You see the...
They're going down.
Sure. We can...
Yeah, so both players at the beginning, they flip a coin, play rock, paper, scissors or something to decide who's player one and who's player two. So player one gets to choose what speed the game's played at. Tetris is usually at 60 Hertz, so anything above that, so for instance 120 Hertz, is going to be twice as fast. But things like DAS also operate twice as fast. And then player two gets to choose the level. That's the gist of it. There are some other things, but
Yes, that's the format for picking, and that's the counterpick aspect of it. And now the speed hack is you can change the polling rate of the game. Higher hertz means the game will go faster, so pieces will fall down faster, all that stuff. It also means that you can roll faster because the internal limit on how fast the controller can pull is increased. But if you go lower speeds, it's the exact opposite. So you might want to compensate. Let's say you want to play a normal game of Tetris. A normal game in tournaments would be 60 hertz 18. You might want to be like 80 hertz 15, and then it's very similar to a regular 18 start. If you don't want to be take it like something cool, something different. PAL is normally 50 hertz, yes. NTC is 6. If you want to try something like cool and different, you can do like a 240 hertz level 19. Like that would be very different. Or 30 hertz level 18 is very different. Lots of options. But yes, I think they're gonna be starting soon.
yeah, I think Hub was
They
the level. Not sure what's going on Puffs. 40 Hertz. Did they have a level yet?
40 hertz level. What?
I do not know.
Are they doing level 19? Or level...
Do you guys have like speeds and everything like that? Okay. Okay. Sorry guys.
Hi, Ryan Ambergy.
Panda Man. Ball band has turned into twist off apparently.
So true. Wallband is trips off.
Wait, twist off should be behind Huff.
Actually. The best commentary duo in Tetris, so true.
Okay, it looks like on the top we have 40 Hertz level 29.
Okay.
So this is going to be...
It's 2/3 speed 29.
Yeah,
Well, you can see it. This looks like PAL 19. Everything looks like PAL 19.
everything is 19.
It's hard to say. But I think one thing is 40 hertz means that you can only roll as 20 hertz max speed for rolling.
Yeah.
I think around 20 hertz is the speed that most rollers go for
Yeah.
when they're rolling just very consistently, but they might struggle to do 5 taps and 4 taps to the left. Like you can see Huff
Because
just...
usually you want to go faster for 5 taps.
Yes.
So this might be a really fast game up top.
It might be. They might just die. Seems like both of them are already struggling with the 5
Alright.
taps.
You guys good?
We just start this side once they're ready to go.
Okay.
Maybe the
20
strategy.
to 30 seconds.
Yeah. Maybe the strategy is just like the line out, like make it
It
as safe
might
as
be.
possible.
Yeah. This looks really difficult to control, actually going to
Yeah,
lots of plays.
I can already see both of them trying to avoid 5 tap.
Yeah, we've been
Count them down. We don't need to have.
yeah, we're just trying to sync it up. But it's been too long.
We're also running behind.
Oh, box is tapping?
I guess. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Can we get us started? Evelyn, ready? Okay. Good luck to all the players.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it looks like everyone is ready. Okay.
Okay.
So let's count it down.
Okay. 3,
Three,
2, 1.
Tetris.
Tetris.
So Opus is tapping.
Not ready.
Opus with the Tetris.
Opox is tapping using.
Looks like the tapping is actually working out well for them.
Yeah.
On the bottom, we have, again, PAL 19.
I mean, hey, it looks like they're playing well. No shame in
Yeah.
PAL 19.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, just everything is PAL 19.
Everything is PAL 19.
Everything is PAL 19.
And they're managing.
Indeed. So, identical scores, 57,600 for both. Until Lilith messes it up.
And Shadow Knight gets a Tetris.
Up top, Opus has 60,000, Huff at 28,000.
So Opox is saying as like just like lining out, going for like tapping the strats on 29.
This might be the play.
And
Might actually be the play.
Huff misses the 5 tap.
Yeah, 5 taps are very difficult on these speeds. And Huff misses. Oh,
That's it.
dangerous with Huff, and Huff tops out at 48,000. And
Okay.
Opus wins by tapping.
Wait, the Tetris?
Going for the Tetris.
Nice.
Nails it.
Alright. GG.
The win.
Whip tap.
Yeah.
Tap is real.
This time tapping has beaten Colin since.
Ever. True. Okay.
Okay, a little bit of difficulty. Shadow Knight not able to capitalize.
I mean,
166k for Shadow Knight, 144 for Lilith.
left welling, it seems like Shadow
Oh,
Knight.
wow, yeah. The left wall. Can I
Like-
get the bullet?
Nice.
Left wall touches for Shadow Knight. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Digging it down.
Yes.
153k.
Seems like they're both just playing solid.
Yeah. Touches ready.
Nice.
Lilith gets the touches, 179.
And Shadow Knight gets
Shadow
the
Knight responds. 219. They both have 64 lines, so Shadow Knight with the true lead.
Mm-hmm. They're
Lilith
both
with the
playing
touches.
aggressive.
Yeah, both playing really aggressive. Playing really clean as well.
Oh yeah, a good type of aggressive. Not the silly type.
Let us know when you guys are ready. Do you need backup?
So they're still going. Oh, Shadow Knight.
Shadow Knight, what's the problem?
This is livable, but
J.
okay. Needs.
This.
Oh, that double bar is
Beautiful
helpful.
bullet.
Doesn't take the burn there. Gets the bar over though.
Top. Okay, this is gonna be lovable. You're not able to capitalize. Has to do some blending of his own.
Oh, still ahead though, and that's what matters in the
This-
situation.
Shadow Knight is getting out of this. It looks like beautiful O.
Nice. Okay.
These pieces are doing well. Shadow Knight's doing well with them.
Okay. It seems. Oh, all right.
Nice.
And
Shadow
it
Knight
gets a
clean.
Tetris.
On the touches, 290k.
All right. Excellent. Okay. We got a contribution from the Match Bruno. $10 from Joe Assiter.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, Shadow
The misflip, but
still living.
bring it down, gets the J.
Yes.
So Lubop has actually built up a decent lead, 415 to 326. Shadow Knight responds to the touchless, but Lubop is mostly clean. Gets a perfect T for that parity.
Yes. And looks good.
Oh, both
Okay.
players are just talking really well.
I think
But
I don't know.
we are going to start transitioning soon.
Yeah.
3 lines. Speed's not going to change, but
Still. This is really cool, actually. Just watching them both play.
It is. She's sped up 19.
Mhm.
So 433 into 20 from Shadow Knight, 494 from Rhubarb. Gets another touches, goes to 519.
There's a misdrop from Rhubarb.
Couple misdrops. It shouldn't cost much. He's not getting good pieces for it. Wants a T.
Okay, that's fine.
Split Jabin.
This is safe, though it's a little unfortunate. Oh, but Shadow Knight, this is not a good board.
Yeah. Well, just needs an L, this L. Perfect.
Nice.
Shadow Knight's clean.
There are basically none.
Not quite touches ready, unfortunately.
Did not get that. That was unlucky.
Yeah.
But setup, not getting the bars at good times. Are-
But Shadow Knight's actually brought it back a little bit. Only 40,000 down. Simul Tetris.
yes.
And up top, it looks like they're practicing. They're going to be doing 240 hertz, level 5.
Yeah.
So that's going to be extremely slippery. Again, it's like playing on ice. Shadow Knight with a
Oh, that's bad.
see misflip.
Okay.
Each match.
It's over. Where?
Amazing bug time.
Okay, thank God. Okay, out of it so far.
Really with a huge O spire. Okay. Looks like the game on top is about to begin. They just need to put in seeds.
Okay. So Rhubarb has a really big 100k lead. That's a couple Tetrises.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
okay.
Top game is gonna start.
In
three,
3, 2,
two,
1,
one,
Tetris.
Tetris.
Okay. They're playing level 5, just very slippery up there.
Obox tapping again.
Yeah. This is really Shadow Knight is like really managing all this well, but just
Yeah.
not getting the final bars for the Tetrises.
Guess that one. 660 to 827. Rublev has built up a massive lead.
Yeah.
29 is going to be playable at 80 hertz, but it's going to be really difficult.
Barely. I don't feel like it's gonna be very playable. Oh, that's
Unfortunate misdrops.
that's
And
really
this
rough.
might be livable, but
That's really rough.
the pieces. He needs the pace.
Both.
Isn't getting it.
Come on.
It looks like Shadow is living this, but
That's crazy. Even just
has a massive lead.
Yeah.
Might actually be able to max this game with some 29 play.
Oh.
But this
Oh my
is
God.
the Tetris.
Okay. Okay.
And it pops out at 714, so Lulu takes game 2. Max out almost 987.
No.
It's too fast.
Okay. Too fast. Good game.
So far.
That was really impressive. That was only game 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
top, we have it's at 44,000, Huff 14,000, gets a touches to 22,000.
I like what Opox is
Huff
doing.
Another touches,
Yeah.
gets to 29k.
I
Yeah,
like
Opox is building so high.
yeah. It's just cool because with the tap he can be precise enough for the 2 and 3 taps, but he's just using dash for everything all the way left. Like you can see the squares.
Yeah.
So he can just make things really, really high up. Who's in the Western hoodie? That's Wallband. Let's see.
Opox with a bit of a nasty eye dependency on the left.
Ooh, cool burn.
Getting some good burns. Just not getting some good pieces for Opox, but
Delayed,
these are still very slow speeds.
I didn't hear anything.
there's the delayed bits for
Yeah,
Huff.
Huff with a pretty high stack and a delayed bit, so this isn't even a Tetris. Nice
go.
bits.
Nice bits.
And Huff with a Tetris.
Okay.
Goes to 51k. Opox really wants an L or a J here, not getting
Oh,
either.
there's the slipperiness.
Yeah, but getting some good pieces. Still
Okay.
needs to fix a little bit on this board, but
The
this
one-
is low and slow enough that he should be fine.
This is the thing. This is the time where it's really easy to make mistakes.
It is, yeah. It is so difficult to dig on these high speeds.
Especially if you're not getting the bar.
Exactly, yeah.
Huff.
On level 6. So this is going to be ramping up really fast.
Yeah, the speed increases are very significant.
Yeah. And it kind of it hits you all at once too.
Yeah. think that Opox will be fine though,
Yeah, he's putting this down.
and gets the touch.
Opens the ball, gets the touch. This goes 88,000.
Nice OJ from Bob.
So Opox is 30 lines ahead.
Okay, they're ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Letty in the bottom.
Okay. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Tetris.
Good.
Okay.
So on the bottom we have level 7 still at 240 hits. So again, Nick
Shout out,
the challenge.
shout out Nick Gamer. Ay.
Okay, Opox is handling this. Oh, has to close the wall right as the longbow comes, unfortunately.
He doesn't
Gets
have
the perfect L. Gets the touches.
nice finesse.
Column 2.
He has a big lead, but also the line count.
Yeah, wow, he's almost, he's 40 lines ahead almost.
Yeah, this is rough.
Off is on level 6, 93,000, Opox at
Oh.
127,000 and 101 lines.
This is now
Oh, but
getting.
Ruba's board is so messy.
Ooh,
I'll use this to
Okay, Opox cleaning up
Fox.
garbage on the board. Looks like he's handling it well.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard to get something in column 2.
Yeah, he's doing it.
And
Oh,
rhubarb,
good.
rhubarb. Oh my God, rhubarb.
And literally,
that's
that's at
rhubarb.
5,000.
Shadow Knight has it.
Nick Gamer.
Respect it.
Respect Nick Gamer. As a Shadow Knight ties the game up. 1-1.
Oh my God, how does
Opox
Fox still?
living this.
Yeah, but like
But Huff is,
caught up basically.
yeah, Huff is still 40 lines behind, but almost has the lead.
Oh my God, wait, this is Tetris? No.
Can you get this? Can you get this? There's no longbow. Misses the T-spin.
Oh, that's it.
Not anymore.
And
Pops out at 143. And Huff
Huff
with
has
that
the game.
touches takes game 2.
Dang. It was the pace advantage. Yeah. The spawn delay does not get changed. No, so the entry delay is the same. That's the one thing that speed hack has not changed. Because that would be. I mean, I think one thing is it's kind of annoying to code, and the second thing is it's insanely difficult to play.
So we have a level 28, 48 hooks chosen on the bottom, it looks like.
Is this PAL 18? I don't know what this is.
This looks like. This does look like PAL 18. And the DAS is
Actually, wait, yeah, I know.
relevant since all these players are going.
I know. If you play 19 with 50 hertz, it's PAL 18. So this is 48 hertz. It's basically PAL 18.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, they're practicing. Wait, is the game on top real?
Okay. Game on top is real. They're
Yes.
just playing a standard game, level 18, 60 hooks.
Okay.
Opox is still tapping though.
Interestingly enough, I wonder. I'm guessing did Huff choose 60 hertz, and then at that point, Fox just had to cope.
Loser gets to choose the speed, I think.
Oh yeah, so I'm curious why Opox chose 60 hertz here, but we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Huff has gone perfect so far through 12 lines.
Oh. Wait, what? Okay,
Bottom
it's ready.
is ready.
Wait, is the game on top real? Wait, they just.
I mean, Opox just topped out deliberately, so.
Okay. All right. Everyone ready?
The infinite seed.
Oh,
On the
putting the seeds.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
get these started at the same time. Okay. Everyone ready? Alright, let's go. In
Okay.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Tetris.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't a real game.
Yeah.
Sempro got slacking. SMH.
But again, we have just a standard game up top. 60 hoods, level 18. This is the touches you all know and love, or hate if you actually play the game. And on the bottom, we have level 28, 48 hoods. So this
Okay.
is going to be
So
basically PAL 18.
Yep.
Shadow Knight misses the 5 top, but gets the long way to fill that in.
one nice thing, because they're playing level 18s, normally we can roast their adjustments.
Exactly.
Missing the double long bar adjustment, oh cox. No, anyway, I will not do that.
Imagine.
No. Anyway,
Opox with some unfortunate.
actually, yeah, these been places. Oh,
Gets good Z,
and the bar is good.
and the
Okay.
bow is good.
Nice.
Nice
Temptation.
T-spin.
All right,
And he's bleeding this down.
and he's all
Getting
right.
it done pretty efficiently, all things
Okay,
considered.
Yeah. On the bottom, Rhubarb takes a quick early lead, 180k to 152.
And up top we have Opox at 57 and Huff at 75. Huff with the Tetris goes to 98k. On the bottom we have a Luba with a hole in the stack and a pretty big spiral. This is kind of nasty.
Oh, both stacks on the bottom.
Yeah, both stacks. Looks like there's a huge O list.
Oh, Rhubarb.
Luba with some unfortunate garbage on the board.
I think he's struggling with his 5 taps a little.
Yeah, it does look like it.
It is still
Awful OPs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Getting
that-
some pieces over, getting some good wins.
Shadow Knight is safe, though.
Bottom is safe, has a long way dependency on the left.
Dirty Tetris. Okay.
Luba with the triple.
Okay, I think they're both safe now.
Yeah, looks like the best.
That's good.
And up top we just have standard play.
Off.
Fox at 133, Huff at 194.
That seems good.
Almost even the lines.
Nothing too exciting.
For the L to tuck in.
Oh, does Shadow Knight get the Dirty Tetris? Where's the Dirty Tetris? Come on. Game?
Falling pretty well.
Okay, nice.
And into the touches.
Awesome.
It goes along both for the dependency that after. When does 28 transition to 29?
230.
Is it gonna be like that on this? I'm not sure about this transition inputted.
There's also like
Transition stuff.
sometimes Speed Hack is having some interesting transition lines. Like not everything is transitioning to the original speed.
Yeah.
I think level 25 starts in after. Usually transition at 200 lines.
Something like that.
I know level 29 starts transition at 200 lines to 30. So maybe, but I'm not exactly sure.
Up top, we mostly even. Our boss getting touches ready. Just waiting for the long bow. Both players touches ready with clean stacks. On the bottom, both players have some holes. But dealing with them fine.
They're very close.
Yeah.
345 to 356. Like, there's basically no difference.
Every touch is worth 34,800.
Yes. So it's negligible.
Yeah, so about a one touch is less
Less than
touches difference.
half a Tetris.
Yeah. Shadow Knight with some holes again. Not getting amazing pieces to help win this down, but seems to be dealing with okay. Gets a nice T win.
I think the frequency of misdrops from like all players just kind of shows how much being comfortable with something changes how easy it is to play.
Exactly.
Like these speeds aren't that fast. Oh, Rhubarb.
A Luba tops out.
What happened? That was so sudden.
That was again one of the cases just
Yeah.
cascading misdrops. Luba
Yeah.
tops out a full Shadow Knight's good for game number 3.
Yeah. Wow, that was sudden.
And now Shadow Knight's at match point.
Yeah, that's insane. The upset possibility. We shall see. Rhubarb does get to choose the speed here, but can't choose 60 hertz. Any speed that's already been chosen cannot be chosen again, so.
Okay, can you please?
I don't think the bottom is chosen 60.
Oh, yeah, sorry, they can't choose 60, but they can't do the same speed. They just. On top. Opox,
Slight lead.
one Tetris lead. So.
Half of the touches goes to 409. The box at 425. The box really needs some pieces here.
Yeah, these are.
Gets a good J, but just really depending wood, not getting the long wood.
Oh, nice.
Not for a long time.
Good tap at least.
Finally gets a good long bow for that dependency. And Opox is dealing with as well. Huff has a little bit of bleeding to do as well, so even though both players are safe, Huff couldn't exactly take advantage of that digging.
The thing.
Opox transitions at 483. Huff is about to transition.
I will say Huff has the major advantage here in post.
Yeah.
Opox, he's a fast tapper. I'm not gonna discount him, but I'm guessing he doesn't practice tap a ton, and also it's against Huff, who's rolling.
Exactly. So this is going to be a bit of a mountain to climb for Opox, but
Yeah,
he can do it.
He can do it. Yeah, you never know. Unfortunate bar timing there. Yeah. Huff.
Lots of J, not getting it.
Oh my god.
This time again.
Oh, this is
Stronger.
a really tough spire.
Beautiful O. And Opox is all clean again.
Yeah. This is giving Huff. Oh my
This
god.
problem isn't left though. Yeah, the game is just not giving me good pieces for the left. Bottom. Okay. Looks like the bottom's got either stood. They're doing 60 hooks.
They need a bit of seed first. Oh my god, like
Are they doing 60 hooks 29?
I don't know.
No. 60 hooks level 15.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
3,
2,
1.
1. Touch this.
Okay, so on top, I mean, Opox is
It's still a
slight edge, though.
8604.
Down 10,
He's
up
on a
10.
He's up a full level.
He's up a full level, yes. On the bottom,
Just took a triple.
they're playing just a 15 start.
Yeah, just standard 15 start.
This is CTL Div 5 action right now. I've
Pulls.
This is rough. Like
This is gonna cost him quite a bit of pace.
the thing,
He needs this 19.
he is tapping also. Like it's important to remember. Like these aren't the easiest digs in the world. Oh, that's misdropped. That's it. Okay, Huff needs a
Only needs one.
688. Just needs R
Double
or is triple.
and
Any-
another double. should
Any
be-
clear. Oh, a single and Huff.
And
has it.
Huff is good.
Yes,
Huff has the stuff.
that's the stop.
Div 5 is amazing now.
Div 5 is only 18 now? God, Div 5 quality has increased. I remember playing level 18, level 15 start in Div 3 once, a few years ago, so.
So Huff at match point, up 2-1.
Yes.
Huff indeed has the stuff. Huffaluffagus has the Stuffaluffagus.
At the bottom, it's, I guess, Shadow.
We have a Huff's got the stuff chant going. Okay, but if Huff has the stuff, then what has Opox got? I can't say that on comps.
You don't say I can't say on comms on top.
Chardonnay with the unfortunate misdrop, but this can be fixed with an S then.
That's very.
Yeah.
It's just a level 15 start, honestly. This
Yeah,
is,
just a level 15 start.
Opox has the Ox. Opox has the. From Cox Danny. Cox Danny says Opox has the my name. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway,
Game on the bottom is basically even. 195 to 198. Lily with the touchless goes to 217. Opox Luffagus has the Stuffaluffagus that just doesn't it doesn't go off the tongue.
we'll see. Opox has many things. So on bottom, basically tied
Yeah.
214. I mean, they both should be safe. Like this is still,
Chardonnay with some pulls.
yeah, this is not fun. Oh, the Z's. That's not good. Oh, he didn't take the burn. Oh, has that when I tops out.
216.
Oh, and Rhubarb has it.
Yeah, Lulu checks that. That was
That was
That was
sudden.
good.
Sudden. It was an unfortunate board, and then like the double Z's.
we have it decided.
Just wow. Respect 15.
Respect 15. 6 players in the picture. All wearing glasses. Both house 4 players, 2 judges. But
Yeah. I know. All right, ready? Okay.
alright,
3,
on the top 3, 2,
2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris.
Okay. On the top, they're playing 180 hertz level 6.
So triple speed,
Triple speed.
but
Nice bar just from Opox.
this is gonna be slippery.
Yeah.
But they've done the slippery levels before. They were doing, I want to say 240 earlier, so
Yeah.
this is going to feel easier.
I think it's slightly easier, though. I don't know who that helps in this situation.
Yeah,
Opox seems like he's still tapping. So But hey, he has the multiple Tetris lead so far.
But Huff is only at 4 lines. Opox is at 12.
Oh yeah, because Opox is pressing
Opox has been
down.
pressing down.
Oh, can he do the JD spin? The JD spin.
That
No.
misses the Buko.
Oh, the Buko spin. I'm sorry. The Buko spin. Even on level 6, the Buko
Yeah,
spin.
spins are so tough on speed hack.
Yeah, and just in general.
You don't know until you try it.
I
Like,
believe you.
speed hack
Setting up
makes
the third.
so many simple things way more difficult. Opox getting the dirty touches. Has a bit of a lead, 34,000 to 25,000, but had 6 lines because again he is pressing down. Setting up the dirties again, and gets the long one for the touches.
This is really aggressive.
Yeah, very aggressive play from Opox. He's not even blending this down.
I
He's
guess
just keeping this up.
I guess it is level 6 to be honest.
You guys ready?
Putting the seed.
Put him in seat.
Okay, I think he's gonna burn this down now, Wilcox. So currently very close.
But again,
Huff
he's
the lines
12 lines.
Okay.
Okay. Bottom countdown in 3,
Three,
2, 1.
one,
Touches.
Tetris. Okay, bottom.
This is fast.
This is fast.
Yeah, level 9, 1-8, so triple speed level 9.
In this situation, actually, Das is still very strong. So
Yes.
5 taps and things like that can be done with Das if the players wish to do so.
But it's so difficult to adjust when you're so used to holding everything, especially back shots.
That's true. Oh, rhubarb.
Shadow Knights. And
Okay.
a fish trap on rhubarb.
It's really hard to slow tap.
Okay, has a long dependency. Just fills it with the J. Just chopping it down methodically.
Nice finesse.
Dealing with the well. Shadow Knight is also dealing with some problems. Gets only with the dependency.
So that it,
Yeah, both
Okay.
players are having a bit of a suffer game so far, but
It's okay.
Shadow Knight with 20,000 lead.
Oh, rhubarb.
And up top we have Rhubarb is in some trouble.
Rhubarb. I think he's gonna be fine, but it's not a fun type of fine.
Wants a J. Gets the longbow.
Does he get the bar
Well,
here?
now. Early longbow.
I mean,
Does he has?
oh my god. Wait.
Set up for a dirty touch.
No, 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 no.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
risky. This is scary.
Okay. He's playing the smoke.
Oh, the double, the miss.
Double flip. That might kill him.
Oh no.
Oh, and Lulu was done at 113,000. Shadow Knight's good.
That's good for the
Shadow
man.
Knight's good.
Wow, the upset. The upset. Wow. That's wild.
If anything, it's gonna show you like how tough speed hack is.
Yeah.
It is so difficult to control at these high speeds.
Well,
It is deceptively slippery and
everything is harder than it should be. Everything feels weird also. Like
yeah,
somehow a normal game is hard.
exactly.
Uh,
It gets in your head too.
it does get it's a mental thing also. I mean, also just being
With the wavy wood. It's a cool effect.
he,
A little bit dizzying.
he is up currently 113 to 94k, though up
It's at
10.
16 lines.
Yeah.
But it is level 6, so touches doesn't worth that much. Half of the touches goes from 94 to 102, so about 8k for the touches.
Okay. At the moment, though,
Oakbox has transitioned to level 7.
speeds has increased quite quickly, so
Yeah. Again, like the game at the bottom was 180 hertz as well, and was level 9 still. And that was about PAL 19 speed. So this
Yeah.
is going to get fast real quick.
Yeah, you want to take advantage of as much of the pace as you can get.
Exactly. Oakbox gets the touches, goes to 142,000.
Okay,
Nice just for the longbow.
gets the bar.
Gets the touches, goes
Okay,
to
but look at the
150.
speed increase.
And now this is like a little bit faster than level 18. Like the speed increases so quickly.
I can see he's using DAS for all these placements.
Yeah. Oakbox
Okay.
with the touches goes to 165. Puff is at level 6 at 119. And yeah, we're at level 9 now, and look how much faster it is. The
It's-
speed increases so quickly.
Okay, but nice Tetris
Oakbox
system.
still getting touches though.
We're gonna see level 10.
Yeah, level 10. This looks like a little bit slower than 29.
Barely.
Pound
So,
19.
pound 9, it's all pound 19.
It's all pound 19.
Oh my god, but the Tetris is from Opox.
Yeah.
217.
Obax has been playing better at these faster speeds. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Huff puts some garbage on the board. Needs to do a lot of booting. So
It's
even though, so Opox at 236 at 117 lines. Huff at level 7, 73 lines and 131k.
okay. Wait, let's set up for another one.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Oh,
misdrop.
but
Oh, that's
get the
over.
Tetris and Opox
Okay.
pops out at 236.
Okay. So Huff,
So we have a chase down.
that was impressive though.
That was, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we're gonna see.
So Huff needs 237.
I don't know how easy. Like I don't know how to evaluate this is easy or not. If that makes.
Yeah, it's so tough to tell.
The thing is, Opox was also dassing quite a lot of that there, but I don't think
Yeah.
Huff will do that. So we'll see.
Yeah, Huff is, yeah. Okay, Huff is at level 9 now, 170k.
Yes.
And again, like, the 60k deficit, like, that's a lot more than it seems because it is still level 9 splitting.
Yes.
Now level 10, like, these speed in 3 seconds. It's going so fast.
Yeah, and also like if you burn at all because you to be safe, you're wasting these lines.
Exactly.
Though Huff is the as a game scout has
The
declared
scaling master.
the longest lasting.
Huff the longest lasting.
Yes. So
So let's see if that holds true. Set it for the touches, gets it.
okay, 204 needs 237. Okay, gets the bar.
Touches for Huff, goes to 219.
I think it's one more Tetris.
I think 2 more.
2 more. One change.
1 and change.
Yeah, something like that. Ooh,
Okay,
okay.
220 for Huff.
Fine.
Gets the touches. Level 12, 236.
Okay, and that's
And Huff
it.
is good.
Huff is good.
Huff takes it back.
Man, wow. Impressive. Well played. That was really good.
We do have multiple Huff level wheels
Yes.
in the room.
You played well.
Yeah.
No, literally.
Amazing
the
job,
only
though.
reason I did well on those was because of like Greg Trader 15 hertz.
Actually, it's goated, right?
No, like I love doing the fast.
Shout out to Greg Trainer 15 Hertz Das charged on Peace Entry.
Yeah, I like trade.
Maybe it was my goat. Right. I think that's it for our comments.
I think, don't we have the next one? I'm pretty sure we have the Start and Sodium.
Now.
Okay, I'll switch. Yeah. I'll switch. You two are actually calm whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yep. Doesn't have to be like
Okay,
right.
that's great. Thank you for. I hope you enjoy our commentary, and we'll enjoy the rest of the event.
Yeah, the still actually I don't remember you have. I found like so I'm just losing wall. Oh right, you literally asked me earlier.
Is it good for tap?
This is Wallbest controller. And yeah, so
How the hell do I shorten critical access to 8 characters or less? I don't want to just put lapis.
Yeah.
Everyone will be confused.
PRT lapis.
Fits. Just barely.
Really benefit from another
CTC.
I'm thinking CRTC, but there's none.
CRT LPIS?
I want to like try it out. Like that. Like
That?
soccer baseball.
Weird.
People laugh.
We don't have to play Scrabble.
It's got all the buttons in it.
Like, in theory, is it not like a sort of Hey, I'll try it too.
You do?
Relax.
Okay.
Yeah, well. Nah.
Better need opinions. I don't speak about them. Also different, you have blended sodium. You have blended sodium.
Oh, it's wrong.
All right, what's going on, guys? It is your new commentators, Opox here, and
Ava.
Ava.
Ava's also on mic. Although
Ava's
my throat's a
live.
little my throat's scratchy, my throat's dry, so excuse that, please.
Yeah, we got water here.
But we're gonna cover this super exciting match we got coming up.
Yeah, we got Sodium Overdose versus Bland, and Critical Lapis versus Tristop. Yeah, and all of these players able to roll. But since this is not a normal Tetris tournament, you might not want to roll on all the speeds, depending on what strategy you take.
That's right. In the second half of round 1 now in the bracket, the bottom half of the bracket, and these are again best of 5 matches. Looks like the players are currently banning the speeds. They do not want to be loud. Again, each player can ban 2 speeds.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can use that to your advantage, or most people kind of just going for the highest speed and the lower speeds. Yeah. We got Tristop and Bland here playing their first matches. They got a bye to round 1 from round 0. Critical Lapis and Sodium making it through.
All right, Sodium, you get first pick. You get your last. You got it. All right, Sodium picks 60 hertz.
All right, yeah. So we're about to get started in just a minute here.
I want to say this is Laps's first live event, correct?
Yeah, this might be Lapis's first live event. They're more of a newer player in the community, but they've been on the uprise, learning rolling.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Although it looks like planning on grip switching or
I don't know. They look
planning
like
tap
they're
at least.
they look like they're table tapping as they've chosen 40 hertz. It seems.
40 hertz tap is certainly more viable
Yeah,
and
40 hertz level 19.
lower than 60. It makes roll more difficult. Players are so used to rolling at a very specific speed, keeping a specific rhythm, and when that completely changes, it's not the kind of thing that you can necessarily adjust to on the fly super easily.
Yeah, so since this is 40 hertz, the game speed is cut by a third, so rolls are going to be max 20 hertz, I believe. So yeah, their players will, if they're rolling like Tristop, we're gonna have to roll intentionally slow. But Tristop here looking like he wants to try some tapping to see if he can maximize the movement speeds here.
Not necessarily even movement speed, but just control of the pieces.
Well, yeah, it completely prevents you from dropping inputs as you're just completely inputting and instead of just like depending on, you only get one chance with the roll, you get like infinite chances technically with the tap.
I think
Yeah,
even
okay,
outside of Boston, I've definitely seen some players who originally were very familiar with tapping, notably Dog, saying that they still, in 2025, feel like tap gives them more control, at least on the slower speeds. So
Yeah, no, I feel the
see.
same way for sure. All right, yeah, on the bottom they seem to be going for a very boring N29 start. Get it, because Bland is playing.
Well, thinks he's GD.
Okay, we're good.
All right, it looks like we're good here to start the games. It looks like we're gonna count the players down here, and are you ready?
I'm ready. In 3,
3, 2, 1, Tetris! Buko!
So it looks like a normal 29 start on the bottom for Sodium and Bland.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Both of these players do have 29 ability. This is just going to be a very basic match. But on the top here, we have a little bit of a modification. We have the 40 hertz level 19 start.
Sodium nailing that 5 tab, able to get the J piece over.
Okay.
Look
Ooh,
at the
Bland
difference.
here missing the 5 tap. That could be deadly. Oh no,
Still
and they missed
makeable.
another run. And it looks like they're gonna be done
Hanging on the
at 17k. And Sodium will very quickly take the first game. And that's gonna be it. So Sodium gets the first heart. We're on the game 2, I guess. But meanwhile on the top here, they're still going pretty strong. Both players are tapping. And Tristop in the lead here, 101,000. Critical app is on 55,000. Seems like he had to do some cleanup. Now he's finally in scoring mode. He gets the Tetris. He goes to 81. Sets up a nice tuck there with the Z piece.
We're gonna start practice mode for next minute.
Okay, so it looks like the bottom match has chosen their speed and level, and looks like they're going with 120 hertz level 18. So double the speed of regular level 18.
So this would put it, I believe, right between 19 and 29.
Yeah, it would be a little bit faster. It would be a half frame faster than level 19. And Lap is gonna top out
all of a sudden.
And oh no, yeah, it seems like a
Really
very
concerned with the limitations that you're effectively playing
yeah.
level 18 speed, but with level 19 limits.
Seems like a very, very like fast sequence of hangs did them in. And Tristop gets the first heart. Now this is a best of 5, so Tristop does have the momentum, but Lapis does have more than enough time to like bring it back here in the second half. All right, and it looks like they've chosen 45 hertz 29. So slightly slower than PAL 19. And but the pulling rate is still slower than the original game, so I don't know, it might be to the point where rolling is viable or less difficult per se. But yeah. Ooh, Sodium here in a little bit of a dig. But this is a practice game. My bad. But yeah, they're both in their own practice games right now, just getting acclimated to the new speeds.
Yo, Tristop looking trim as hell.
Yeah, Tristop, I don't know if he got a fresh cut or not, but he's got me feeling some kind of way.
Brother looking fly. No.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Tetris. All right.
Sorry.
Looks like the bottom game is getting started here. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're choosing a random seed for every game. One player generates the seed by clicking select. It randomly generates a seed, and then the other player copies that seed. All right. Yeah, this is
I think they are off to a start again. Slightly faster than level 19, slightly slower than level 29 here on the bottom.
ooh, Bland with a misdrop, but that can be easily fixed here. And gets the long bar for that dependency.
Exactly. Most importantly, as long as you have the rolling technique, you're
Tetris.
able to play with the same limitations that level 18 has.
Yeah.
Even though the speed
Alright.
looks frighteningly fast.
It seems like the top game is ready though. They're gonna get started very shortly.
That's right. 45 hertz 29 start up.
45 versus 29. Ooh, Bland with a little bit of a misdrop here, trying to set up the left wall. Hits the L spin. Get in there. Ooh, and Sodium here also up high.
Oh, but hey.
Both players in a lot of danger here.
Able to get it out though with these.
Ooh,
little
it gets a
18
long bar to the
rotations.
left. All right, and now the game on top is started, but
And
Sodium
Brent
pushes
actually
it away.
cleaning up this board, nailing down a Tetris on the right well.
Yeah, both players now clean and scoring once again.
Sodium a little less than a Tetris in the lead, neck and neck with lines.
Yep. Even Tristop here, starting off
And
with
nailing
a
down another Tetris.
with a left dependency.
Filling in the long bar dependency. Pretty nice board here. Scoring another one.
Yeah, Lapis might seem to be going for the line out strat here early on, or might just be trying to get it back to the right side.
Well, then, unlike the game on the bottom, the game up top is deceptive with giving you, you'll think that you have more room to move over the pieces than you really do. Even if you have all of the technique, it's still limited to 29 piece placements.
Yeah. Oh, Tristop here with a couple of potentially deadly misdrops. And ooh, cannot get that LP over. And it's done at 38,000. And Critical Lapis to take the game. He's up 2-1.
What?
Wait. Oh, he already got the heart. Never mind. He already got the
Up
heart.
the set.
Yeah, okay, tie up the set, yeah. Tie up the set. So yeah, his line out strat seemed to be the way to go there. Ooh, but Bland up a little bit high. Nothing too crazy they can't handle. Ooh. Ooh. And then gets the Tetris all the way up at like row 15. My goodness. And Bland is getting this down. Nice triple with the J piece. And a long bar down that hole.
I'm definitely liking the speed level combination on this bottom game. It really lets players show.
Ooh, and only one more long bar dependency and gets it all cleared out, and he just needs one more 5-tap.
Looking for a J or a bar.
It's a J.
Gonna burn that down a bit with the Z.
Now he has the long bar
Just
dependency over
needs the
here.
bar.
Oh, and he overshoots the long bar.
One.
And I don't know if he can survive that.
That's
It's
gonna be
done.
catastrophic for
Bland is
Bland.
done at 307. And Sodium takes the game. He's now up 2-0. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Alex Clark, for the contributions to the Matcherino for $10.
Contribution from Alex Clark.
Yeah, very much appreciated here. We gotta make sure, if you can, please donate to the prize pool. We still have coupon codes available, and give these players the prize they deserve.
I believe 9. Let's do it on 9.
Goodness.
Okay, so we get
Wow. Looks like they're choosing 360 hertz up top.
okay.
It's the maximum we allow in this tournament.
Yeah.
So 360 hertz is 6 times faster than the original game is.
If you weren't here earlier, you'd might not know that we're actually limited on the levels when you go to those really extremely high or low speeds. So 360 hertz, the highest level that you can start at is level 5, and even then, the thing with 360 hertz is that DAS is incredibly difficult to control. Even
Yeah.
if you're feathering the controller as lightly as you can, it's still very, very easy to mess up control. And go further than you meant to.
Yeah, with rolling, especially like when you try to get in just like a single tap on the controller, like that could send the piece flying all the way to the right, like by accident. It's just really hard to control.
Looks like on the bottom they're also playing around with a fairly high polling rate, 240 hertz on a level 9 start.
Yeah, so now we're getting wacky with it here, it seems. Now we're getting a little kooky.
360 hertz level 0 start.
Yeah, Tristop and Lap is like playing one of the first matches I've seen with 360 hertz today. I don't think I've really seen a match like that because most players would just ban that speed right off the bat.
And it really does just.
But yeah,
watch
all right,
them
all right.
play the
Look, it seems like we're good to do a simul start, so we're gonna get them counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, they're going for a 360 hertz level 0
At
at
the
the
bottom
top.
here, clearly a much more team speed, at least to start off. And
Yeah.
Bland here fighting for his tournament life. Having to stay in this bracket, winning this game, Sodium up 2, but it is tied up top. A much calmer game, but that will change. And again, level 0 and only 10 lines, the speed will increase, and when it's 360
Tristop.
hertz, it will increase fast.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Tristop here looking a little different now. I don't know what it is. It might be that haircut he got.
He got another one.
Yeah, I think he got another one. Oh, and Bland here getting up dangerously high and unfortunately going to top out at 18,000, and that does it for Bland. Sodium will take that match and moves on to round 2. GG. All right, and at the top here, we still have a very, very tense match here. Both on level 1 now. The speed is going to exponentially increase each time the players go up a level.
You can just see how carefully Tristop is just absolutely feathering that, not moving the piece until the last second.
Yeah, he's literally tickling the controller right now. Because if he goes any harder, that piece could just go all the way to the left or all the way to the right. And Lap is about to go to level 2, so is Tristop. Tristop Tetris ready on column 2 now. And Tristop gets the Tetris into level 2. He's ahead by around 2,000 points.
Helman gonna play around. Looks like he's gonna try to burn this down.
Yeah. Ooh, Lap is here with a slight misdrop.
Interesting placements on the left from Tristop, but definitely gonna be able to build out for a dirty left row Tetris here, 2 rows up.
Yeah, Tristop here going for the David Vulich well. And Tetris for Tristop goes to 15,000. And he could just burn it down with the J or continue going left well, which he seems to want to continue this left well. He sets up the inverse Luke Anderson, but misses the tuck. Unfortunate.
Clearly very upset with that outcome. You can just see it written on his face.
Yeah, that frown says it all. But Lap is here dealing with a little bit of garbage. He's going to need to clean this up before level 4. And Tristop gets to level 4.
Tristop.
And as you can see, it's already getting pretty fast. This is
finally back to a right wall on this board here, though.
Oh, and Lap is here struggling to control the speed here and makes a couple of misdrops. Oh, but nice finesse with that long bar. 10,000 points. Oh, but he's behind Tristop. He's behind Tristop. He needs more points. But he's very high up on the board right now. He needs to dig this down. Oh, and he misdrops the LPs. I don't know if he's going to do this. He tops out 11,000. And Tristop here takes another heart. Now Tristop with the match point.
We have 2-1 against Lapis here.
Right. Yeah, this is not Lapis Lazuli. This is Critical Lapis, chat. For clarification. Ooh, and this matchup top seems to be like a very, very bipolar match as we're going from like 40 hertz to like all the way to 360.
Looks like they might be trying for these 180 hertz.
Yeah, he's getting a feel for it.
Trying around what different levels look like with the 180 hertz rate.
Yeah.
And that'll turn 18 into the kill screen. It'll turn 15 into either level 19 or a little above.
Yeah, it seems like they've settled on level 15. Yeah, this is This is just a little slower than kill screen over here. It seems.
Tristop looking disgruntled with this.
I don't think he's disgruntled.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen this emotion written on the human face. Almost contorted in a way that is unnatural.
I don't know. It's almost uncanny.
It truly is.
Maybe he's just riding that tournament high from. Yeah, he had a fantastic run in 2024 with Tetris tournaments.
That's right. Returning to the scene after a little over a year, maybe more of an activity.
Yes, and fun fact, he did get a near 1.3 relay with Opox.
This is true. But Tristop here, well known for having his just phenomenal run in CT24 last year.
Yeah, bro made the semifinals, so he's kind of good.
Winning the regional Ohio event in Columbus.
Yeah,
And Montreal.
and Montreal and Philly.
Certainly one of the highest caliber players in the scene right now.
Like bro might be able to go it.
But number 2 seed to the judge is lurking behind Lapis on screen right now. Meme. Falling slightly higher in the interesting qual format for this tournament. Average of into 29, into 39. Looks like we're ready over here.
Yeah, looks like we're ready.
Hertz 15 start.
All right, so Lapis fighting for his tournament life
Match
here.
point here for
Match
Tristop.
point for Tristop. All right, count him down from 3,
2,
2, 1. Tetris. Ooh, and Tristop here with a couple of misdrops off the bat, but it's no biggie as it's
No,
kind of low.
Rabbit does that.
Rabbit does that, yeah.
Rabbit does that.
No, my bad. That's got to be like a 6-star puzzle. I hadn't seen that one. All right. Looks like Lapis here gonna uncover a Tetris setup. Let's see if we can get this.
We're just
takes the
burning it
triple.
down, not risking it.
Playing it safe here.
Again, the other thing is that I believe the piece spawn speed is increased.
Yeah, the lock delay is also decreased. Like everything is increased or decreased. All right, Lapis here, still with kind of a center well setup, but he's gonna burn this down. He's gonna try and keep burning this down until he's back to the bottom, presumably down to a clean right well. Oh, and Tristop missing the tuck there after a misdrop. But still kind of low on the board, but it could turn deadly really quickly.
Lap is back to a clean board here. And while it isn't 360 hertz, you definitely still want to be careful with your rolls, with your mechanics, because you can. It is still very much possible to forget just how much faster the game is polling and
Yeah.
shift a piece over if you just hold down on your roll for the
Another
tiny bit
Tetris
too
for
long.
Tristop.
You do not want to get complacent with these higher speeds.
Yeah, Tristop here going with the classic spam left method, but unfortunately gonna misdrop. So does Lapis though. Lapis with a little bit more of a debilitating misdrop as he's gonna have to burn.
Both players in a
Wow.
dig sequence right now. Lapis finding some nice placements, nice pieces to help him dig this down.
Yeah, Lapis finding his way out of this. Trying to keep that weight off those holes in his stack.
Would love a T-piece right now.
Yeah, Tristop here just taking like all the advantage from Lapis's burning here and getting Tetris after Tetris. 136 for Tristop, 57,000 for Lapis. Currently in a rhythm here. Ooh, Lapis with another misdrop. It's gonna cause more burns. He needs a left.
Ooh, nailing that left bar.
bar.
Not burning anything with those placements.
And the square is gonna be brutal there. He gets a double with the J flat, but his options are becoming more and more limited here. He gets
Nice
the
burns,
double.
but really need some
Oh, and he does not get that L over, and that's gonna do it for Lapis. Tristop takes it with a commanding lead and advances to round 2. GG.
I think we saw a lot of variety on these picks with the raids, and the level starts really showing
But yeah, this is
just everything that this tournament brings to the table. All of the different ways that it challenges different play styles.
yeah, this is all about what Boston is about, doing some unconventional formats with some unconventional ROMs and just doing a bunch of silly things and having fun.
And having fun. And
Yes.
donating to the match arena.
And donating to the Matcherino. No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to keep seeing good play like that, keep these players, in the game and the scene, you should donate to the prize pool.
The camera is.
And there is free coupon codes too, even if you don't have anything to contribute. That'd be greatly appreciated.
You can find the link right now in chat.
Yeah, the link is down in chat right now. Yeah, we're getting our next round of matches set up now.
The last set of 4 in round 1.
Yeah, it's the last round 1 matches that are gonna happen right now.
There's one random here. You're drawing the bear.
Blue Scooty's grandpa saying hi.
Hello. Oh yeah, shout out to those people in the back over there. We got Fractal, Zenfro, Lucy. Mari's kind of just sitting there, but all these wonderful people
Working
Go.
overtime to make
Yeah.
this tournament possible.
on barely any sleep. Like it's pretty admirable.
Comes from love of the game, love of the community, and wanting to create spaces where we can all share that love.
Yeah. Mhm. We're doing the dotted line tech.
Wait, true.
Wait. Wait. The bear pango. Pixel Andy bear. Wait, hydrogen art.
I just don't do doing that like spending 2 years in prison, like solitary confinement.
Looks like for these next matches we have Guaify facing off against Aaron and Wallband facing off against Cobra. Wallband and Guaify getting the buys respectively.
Cobra knocking out Ava in round 0. Quite unfortunate. And Aaron defeating Mare. Yeah. Yeah, from here we can get a nice view of Guaify's neck.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Guaify well known for his logical thinking.
Oh yeah.
We should plug in architecture.
So this event, This event is pretty kooky, right? But not just this event. There's actually a side event to this event. It's called Anarchy Tetris, where basically it's exactly like this tournament, but nothing like this tournament at the same time.
That's right.
Like, okay, so basically,
Tetris tournament with no rules, with no limitations.
yeah, there's no rules at all, so you don't even need to play the game of Tetris. But like it ends when a winner is decided.
The only rule is that you have to decide on a winner, and preferably within Twitch's TOS.
Yeah.
And within 20
20 minutes. Okay, so
is a time limit.
we have a 20-minute time limit on each match.
It's like soft though. If it is particularly, then the match may continue.
Okay, yeah. So we have clarification, there is a soft time limit imposed. But if it's funny, if it's deemed funny enough, we can keep it going for longer. But yeah, those are the rules as they are set now.
Well, they're not rules. They're suggestions.
Oh, true, right. There is no rules. My bad.
Grandmaster Rivera saying fist fight instead of Tetris. I think that's a great idea. Can we do that for our match?
I think we could do a fist fight for our match. We could do boxing. We could do MMA.
That sounds great.
All right, and Wallband here, actually, the previous year's finalist for Boston,
That's right.
coming back again to perhaps win it all this time. We'll see. Although it is a drastically different format from last year. Yeah, players just getting, acclimated to the setups and choosing their speeds. On it looks like the game on top is choosing 40 hertz, 29 perhaps. And game on the bottom, I don't know. I don't know if they've chosen anything yet, but they're practicing on the high speeds and the slower speeds. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Tap 29 was really fun for me because you can just get pieces over way farther than you can with like 60. It's fun. You can just get 4 left casually.
So I like to hear bands from whoever wants to go first. Okay, what do you want to play? Actually, I don't know. I'm going to figure out how to do it. Yeah. Do you want me to do it? Do you want
Oh, no, you're laughing.
So all of the players here are using rolling except for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron here still sticking with his tapping play style.
Really known for it at this point.
Yeah,
The
perhaps
best players still
yeah. Perhaps we could call him the tap evolution.
Tap Evolution would be an appropriate name for such a figure.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Alright, so rock, paper, scissors once again. What do you want?
Alright. So both matches seem to be going slower. Going with a slower polling right here to begin with.
45 hertz 20 start on the bottom, so 19 speed, and a
20
40 hertz
start.
29 start on the top.
20 star. Interesting.
go. It feels like I'm like cannibalizing the other night. Okay, sorry, it's not a lot of time, but get your Tetris and so Cobra, I'd like you to share your scene and bullets.
All right, yeah, looks like we're gonna get started any second here. Just selecting their seeds. All right, so it looks like we're finally about to get started here. All players ready up, all players ready to go.
Everyone ready to go?
And
And let's
yeah.
kick it off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Double bar. This is gonna be the
We had Walbat here, one of our international representatives from Canada.
Cobra hanging on the left already. Able to get that next 5 tap over.
Yeah, both
Still not the
players-
most comfortable board. You don't want to have to be putting yourself in a position where you need to hit those crazy taps on the left.
Oh, and Guifi already dying on 10,000 points. What happened?
I blinked and it was gone.
Yeah, I blinked and Guifi was topped out. And well, yeah, it looks like Aaron's gonna take the first heart there. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we're still going. We got Wallband at 100K and Cobra on 62,000 after that Tetris. Wallband here looking to set up a center well. This could be a perfect transfer if he gets this done right. Unfortunately, gonna have to cover that up though. Just waiting for that long bar. And Cobra here with a little.
Cobra unintentionally having a T-spin set up here. Gonna see how long he's looking to maintain this. Taking the Tetris, but
Wallband. Wallband though up a little bit high.
to burn down that T-spin. Long bar is gonna help him.
Blocking off his left side a little bit. He gets a long bar left. He set up for the Tetris. Boom! Tetris for Wallband.
Nailing down
Out
the dirty center well.
middle.
Cobra playing one row off right now.
Yeah, Cobra opting for that slightly dusty play. And seems like up top we're going with 120 hertz level 8 for the next match. They're still in their practice game.
Cobra getting some nice bars there to clean that up. Go back to a neutral board.
Yeah, Cobra with the Tetris. A simul Tetris for both players.
Speaking of Tetris has a bit of a deep J dependency on the left.
Cobra is now, in fact, in the lead.
Able to fill that in, but having to do a bit of cleanup.
But yeah, so he, unfortunately, will lose that lead as soon as he gets it. But all right.
So we're ready up
top is
top.
ready.
The-
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Start 8 start at 120 hertz. I'm gonna count them down in 3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Aaron quickly able to take that 1-point lead over Guifi, topping out early, not looking like he was able to adjust to the different polling rate on level 29.
Yeah, Guifi here playing it now very, very smart and calculated. He's wanting to perhaps take another game back now after losing that first game very early.
Over on the bottom, getting some timely bars, able to deal with what was a pretty awkward stack now, just playing one row off again and is making use of these when he can. Been getting a lot of Tetrises amidst some pretty awkward board situations, but
Yeah. Now both players are nearing the level 11 transition very soon.
definitely see that the lower polling rate is, maybe causing a bit of just like mechanical difficulties when you otherwise might not expect them.
Yeah, it's definitely going to cause more RB as input's not going through. Sometimes you gotta roll slow intentionally to ensure that doesn't happen. Ooh, and Wallband here having troubles. But it's very low on the board, so
So hang on the left, definitely gonna
oh, and
put it
the
in with a
left
beautiful
well
dirty
Tetris.
Tetris, bringing it back to the right.
Yeah. He
And
staged
another
the
one to
game.
clean the bar down.
0 burns to resolve that. Perfect solution from Wallband. And Cobra here on 388, so he's behind by 30,000 points. But
Untimely square piece is gonna have to deal with this sequence. But to bring it down nicely with
He
that
brings it down.
combination.
I guess the Tetris goes to 416. Wallband on 416.
Still spiring awkwardly here, but shouldn't be too bad. Just might mean a couple burns for Cobra.
Yeah.
As these players approach transition.
You know, Cobra is now 1 Tetris away from level 11 with a very clean board all the way at the bottom, so no concerns there. Wallband looking to clean up his board before a level 11 transition.
So they're playing on level 20.
Oh, they're playing on level 20. Oh, my bad. Okay, well, they're playing on level 20. They're about to go to level 21.
We should be hitting level 21.
They should be hitting level 21 pretty soon.
Another couple lines. We have both Monthly Tetris and Vandweller redeeming the coupons. The
Oh.
Atrino coupon code redemption for 25 cents.
Would they
I don't see
redeem?
an exact number, but it does make me think that there's some coupon codes left over. So if you guys want an exclamation point match Reno, even if you
They're pretty
can't
smart.
donate right out of your wallet, you can at least get us 25 cents from those code redeems, letting Matcherino know that Tetris as an esport is still something that people want to see.
Yeah. All right, now Cobra here, 9 lines
We're having
away.
to clean out of this. Not going to be any speed increases for a while, but it'll
Yeah.
increase fairly soon. I believe in 5 lines.
Yeah.
One more burn, one more
Definitely.
Tetris before taking that S flat.
Right before, so you'll get a bit of a heads up.
There we are, transitioning into level 21.
All right, well, meanwhile, the game at top, Aaron here dealing with a little bit of troubles, but it is pretty early on. And Aaron here, fun fact, is actually like the world record holder for 15 hertz DAS. Yeah. And therefore, on 120 hertz especially, the DAS is doubled in speed. So Aaron here can definitely take advantage of that, especially Aaron. Tetris for Aaron, he cleans out of it very nicely. 122 for Aaron, 141 for Guafi. So Aaron is 20,000 points behind.
Wallband.
But Wallband here on the bottom hangs
Flying
the
too
bar.
high.
Yeah, and he flies too close to the sun, and he's done. At 670. Cobra takes the
We're
first
taking
game.
game 1.
Hopped on too early.
So looks like those players are going to be choosing the speed for the second game. Up top, we have Aaron transitioning to level 9. Speed's going to increase. And again, when it's over 60 hertz, the speeds increase faster than you would otherwise expect them to.
Yeah.
Faster than they would in a normal game, at least.
Yeah, so Aaron and Guafi now on level 9. Ooh, thank you very much, Vandweller, with the $6.38 contribution to the prize pool. Very much appreciated.
Bringing us to a $345.67. $345.67 in the prize pool right now.
Yeah. Aaron expressing his distaste with Wallband's controller here. Not going to help him much during the but go off. Well, he's on 186 here with a high right side compared to his left.
How to get that over?
He's going to have to burn this down a bit, though.
This guy is the tap evolution.
Might be the tap evolution. Yeah, and meanwhile, the game on the bottom looks like they're choosing 240 hertz level 7.
Potato Baduke with the $24.02 contribution.
For the-
$369.69.
Hey now.
Rather specific number. I couldn't think of why we might be aiming for that.
Whoa. Alright. Alright. So Aaron here on 210, Guafi on 266. Guafi here with a now growing lead of 70,000 as Aaron here with another misdrop. Definitely not gonna help him here. The speed is increasing now. Here we go. Oh, and Aaron with a double flip. Ooh. But he gets the Tetris down the bottom. But yeah, he's gonna have to do some more burning here. But Boyfie also having to do some burning, so it very well might even out here. If Aaron gets a J, this can clear out very nicely. Fortunately, he will not get one in time. He's gonna have to burn more. Oh, and we have like a we have a
It's like some
equipment
technical
malfunction over
difficulties.
there. All right,
And Aaron, whether it's a misdrop or not, looking like his row 2 Tetris slams it down.
we have a fractal cam now. All right,
And as you can see, these speeds are increasing. This level 18 speed times 2. So faster than 19, slower than 29 again.
this is picking up very fast.
Able
Here.
to clear out there.
Aaron,
A full open, wanting to bring this back down to neutral as soon as he can.
yeah, as a tapper here, he needs to maximize these last few levels here.
3, 2,
2, 1, Tetris!
Starting at the bottom, 240 hertz, level 7 start. As level 19 and all of the speeds, all of the levels that share that speed will be as fast as the kill screen. Once the transition occurs here for these players up top.
Ooh.
Wafy, 13 lines away, and only 3.
Yeah, Aaron here, 1 line away from the level 19 transition.
Want to misdrop with the square.
That's not very
The
good.
fill-in is left a bit, but is going to
He
need
gets
that
a triple to
bring it
clear
down.
down. Now he's reliant on his hyper tapping and fast dash to get out of this. But ooh, he misdrops.
Really
here.
needs an L here. Not
Wafy with
getting
the
pieces
Tetris,
he
Wafy
needs.
very far in the lead here, and
The L
Aaron gonna
comes
top
a little
out.
Too late, Aaron.
And Wafy
Topping
here
out.
gets a game. GG.
Tying up the set 1-1 for these players.
Yep.
Wafy, after an unfortunate first game, striking back at Aaron. Matthew 99A asking, how is the speed and level decided? So there's a coin flip or just any 50-50 odds at the start of each game, start of each match rather, and one of the players will pick the speed first and the other will pick the level. And each player can also ban 2 polling rates. That's the hertz that we're seeing.
Yeah.
For a total of 4. There's all sorts of options for those. And that'll then alternate with each game, I believe. And so it's the players themselves that are deciding
Yeah, they each
The-
decide
the-
one.
how exactly the game plays. And that makes for an interesting bit of metagaming again, especially when you see sort of a lineup like this. Aaron, known for his hyper tapping, definitely favored on some of the slower speeds, whereas Rolling suffers at the very highest speeds. So Aaron might want to be trying to ban some of the highest speed options here. And Guaify trying to pick them, and vice versa. I would definitely say Roll generally is still the strongest playstyle for this tournament, even given the unconventional format. But there's a place for tap here in this tournament that in 2025 you just won't find for in most tournaments. Really any other tournament. And I think it's stuff like that that just makes this format overall very, very interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like at the top they're going for 300 hertz level 4. Very interesting. Another high polling rate here. Love to see. Right. So on the bottom here,
And Cobra, unfortunate placement on that square. 240 hertz again makes it a lot harder to control DAS. Or rather, just makes the auto shift repeat a lot faster. So when you're rolling, if you hold down for any longer than you need to, it will register more inputs than you'd like.
yeah, as you can see here, Wallbat has just completely ditched rolling for this. He's playing DAS, it seems. He's working with those faster. Okay, well,
Looks like we're ready up
Yeah,
top.
looks like we're ready up top.
Hertz level 4 start. Counting down in
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Very important game for these players here,
Wait,
looking to
Wafy
take
here.
advantage in the set.
Wafy
Wafy playing modern here.
already like speed running out the gate, and he's
Oh.
paying the price.
Immediately.
Oh, and Cobra at the bottom. He's done.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Cobra, yeah, Cobra unfortunately gonna top out here at 101. Wallman is good.
Tying up the set then for these.
Yeah. All right, and now yeah, Wallman gets a heart there, ties up the set.
Wifey having to burn, coming a little overzealous out the gate. Maybe not the most logical decision, but
Yeah. But yeah, on these lower speeds, especially like up top, you can use all that time you have like as the piece is dropping to truly see like all the piece placement options you have.
Xeno strats.
Yes, the Xeno strats. You can get some mean hovers in there. Just like one of the greatest players of all time did, Jonas Neubauer. When he had to play level 9 in the CTWC 2012 World Championships. No pushdown at all.
When Aaron having a bit of a rabbit spire here.
But yeah, Aaron here.
Really wanting a long bar to be able to take this down. Don't look at me like that.
What? All right, Aaron here looking to have like a dirty Tetris setup here on row 4. I'm gonna slam it down here. 27,000. Still going for the dirty well, it seems. Guifi here for a center well. Gonna be a perfect transfer. Nice. Gets the Tetris. Yeah, Guifi seems to have cleaned it up here drastically after that. After that,
Aaron
it-
with the
opener.
complicated board, really just not getting the ideal pieces to bring this down.
But yeah, Aaron needs an L piece.
Looking to build this maybe into a left while scoring some points on the way down. That's not gonna be Tetris. That's just gonna be a triple.
Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, another fish drop of the square there
That's
for Aaron.
gonna hurt. That long bar is gonna help, but still a very dependent board. Gonna be a while before Aaron's in scoring position.
Yeah, he's gonna be burning this down again, and especially early on in this game, Aaron wants to be maximizing. Aaron wants to be maximizing his pace opportunity here as a tapper. Yeah, Aaron here getting it cleaned up. Ooh, he's
Deciding to set up on the center well, a
Wants to
bit
set this up.
aggressive, getting those beautiful pieces to fill in.
yeah, and he gets
the
the dirty
hard
Tetris down the
position.
center.
In a
Is he-
great position here to clear out this board.
Okay, and he opts to clean it all the way back down to the bottom. I see.
Getting a little impatient, hard dropping these pieces.
Ooh, another early slide for Aaron.
Unfortunate, but it shouldn't be too difficult as long as the pieces cooperate.
Yeah. Potentially now
That's
Aaron with the rush strats not paying off. You're gonna have to clean this up. Meanwhile, Guifi here now ties it up and takes the lead on Aaron.
Aaron, thinking he's beta Tetris, is gonna take this left wall here.
Might think he's beta Tetris. And ooh, another misdrop of the Z. Aaron
That
here
really
just
just shows how difficult it is to control this 300 hertz.
Aaron here seems to be having a really difficult time. And he gets the
Able to
Tetris
swing on that Tetris.
into level 7.
Not gonna get any slower though. Nice T piece there to bring this down. Beautiful cerebral burn. Oh, but an unfortunate.
Ooh, an early dash shift it seems. Oh no. Perhaps.
Oh, missing
This is
the
the L
spin.
spin, but he gets the cerebral burn. Ooh, and
Oh, but already these speeds are
my
just
goodness,
getting
yeah,
scary.
exponentially faster. Look at that transition. And Aaron here
That's exactly
not looking like
what
he's
you
able
do
to
not
handle
want to
that.
see.
Tops out at 62,000. And Guifi is good.
We ready on the bottom?
All right, right on the bottom. And we started. Okay. Go.
Tetris.
Tetris. All right, well, yeah, Guifi here taking over game.
Wavy up 2-1. in this
Guifi up
set.
2-1 now, yeah.
We're gonna see who's gonna get that same advantage on the bottom. 75 hertz, level 12 start for Cobra and Wall.
Yeah, both players are rolling.
Leave a 100 line transition.
Yeah, something like that. Bro does not watch CT12.
No, I don't.
This is a classic level start. Alright, Wallbat with the Tetris, 32,000. Both players have been relatively clean this whole time. Nice adjustment of that long bar for Wallbat to bail out his left. Yeah, Aaron's capture card is a little bit funky.
Does look underwater. I see the vision.
Yeah, I was saying earlier it looked like heat waves on his screen.
Ooh, actually able to adjust for that there. Practice game. The clarification was important.
But yeah, this is still practice.
I'm at 45 hertz, level 19.
Yeah, this is all right. Yeah, Wallbang here, 68,000. He seems to have fallen behind a bit on Cobra's 95,000. Wallbang with another Tetris goes to 84. He's around at 2 Tetrises behind. Tetris and some change. Yeah. So not a very big lead, but the lead is there. Another Tetris for Cobra. Nice adjustment for the square. All right, looks like the players on top are ready, so I guess we can count them down.
In 3, 2, 1.
Tetris!
Saluted by their practice,
Go.
45 hertz, level 19 start.
Yeah, 45 hertz, level 19 here.
Bit slower than level 19 with the same limitations as will favor Aaron again with the tapping playstyle. We'll have to see how this shakes out. Wafy's gonna have to be able to adjust on the fly with his rolling mechanics.
Yeah, Aaron here already setting up center well. I don't know what happened to his opener, but he gets the Tetris. Is he gonna keep the center well? It seems like he's gonna keep it going. He's gonna look for that perfect transfer opportunity. He's going all in here. Well, Fester 182 asks, where can I play this on PC? Well, you can get the ROM from the ROM hacking channel, and from there you can download it and play this for yourself. You know, it's definitely, these players make it look easier than it actually is. Once you actually play it, you'll see the real challenge. But
Well, I wonder if for a newer player who hasn't gotten so used to all of the speeds and limitations that we are, if at least starting like using the same differences would really not play out the same. Like if you're a newer player and you're starting with whatever combination on Nestra Speed Hack, you wouldn't have any, like you wouldn't be used to the very specific like polling rate or all of the different things that like for DAS and for roll.
yeah, I don't know, sometimes it definitely would be easier.
Instinctively adjusted to.
Sometimes it definitely would be easier, but
I think that's what's most interesting about this tournament, at least, is seeing
Yeah.
players having to like the game that they're so familiar with.
yeah, it just like throws everyone.
It handles very differently when you have no preconceived notions of that. I think it would just be the game normally for you.
Yeah.
Though, would you actually want to do that? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I suggest just to play the OEM game, the normal game. Start out. All right. Well, Guifi here, with a slight deficit actually. He's on 195, Aaron on 244. Aaron with the Tetris. He seems to have gotten in a groove here since the beginning. All right, so we got Cobra on 318 and Wellbant on 272 now.
Bit of an awkward build here. That T-piece is really gonna help fill in.
Ooh, yeah, Wallbank gets that nice double T piece in there, spin and the tuck. Oh, Guifi with the hang of the L piece, looking to tuck that in, but unfortunately can't get it
Gonna have
over.
to deal with that level 19
Has
limitation.
to deal with that. My goodness,
Not able to the J flat.
and he's
Could have been a
done.
beautiful burn, but it's no good for Guifi. Aaron taking us to
Aaron-
match point here up top.
We have a decider on our hands. This. Yeah, it seems like those slower polling rates kind of did Guifi in as the input may have dropped.
That's really been the bane of rollers on these slower speeds that we've seen today.
Yeah. All right, meanwhile on the bottom here, Cobra on 406 and Wallbat on 346. And Cobra transitions to level 15 here.
Cobra really wanting this J
is
phase.
Wallbat.
Not able to get it. Gets a long bar to fill in first, followed by the J. But looks set up for a dirty here, wanting the long bar. Gonna try his hardest not to maintain this any longer than he needs to, but beautiful efficiency here from Cobra. Able to bring it down, getting the bar he needs. And back to a neutral board.
Yeah, Wallbat here. Nice long bar down that column. Clears it out nicely.
Another Tetris for Cobra.
Another Tetris for Cobra. He goes to 469. Wallbat on 388. Wallbat with another Tetris. Simul Tetris for Cobra too. 490. So Cobra in the lead here by about 81,000 points. Wallbat with the Tetris 430. Approaching level 19 speeds very soon.
Cobra getting that great T piece for his left. Let's slam down a Tetris, ready for another one, waiting on that long bar.
But yeah,
Has
this
J dependency on the left fills it in.
this could definitely go to 29 speeds, as 75 hertz is only very slightly faster than the original game.
That's right. Cobra cleaning up that well just in time, slamming the long bar down and ready for another.
Yeah, 539 for Cobra, 461 for
Transitioning to
Wallband.
level 19 in just a couple lines. 2 more Tetrises available for Cobra, only 1 for Wallband. And that's one.
Oh,
Cobra
It
transitioning.
looks like the game on the top is ready. We have the
D-sider.
D-sider game, so we're gonna count down from 5, 4,
Four,
3, 2,
2,
1. Tetris!
Kicking off this 100 hertz level 9 start.
100 hertz level 9.
When you
Hey.
could really just see level 19 here.
Well,
Definitely
yeah.
looking a little faster than normal, but not quite as fast as the kill screen.
Yeah, this is still
Really
very playable.
a far cry from the kill screen. Even.
Yeah, it is very much a far cry from the
Which-
kill screen.
It implies a pretty scary kill screen. Should these players reach it, battling it out here.
If you could even call it the green.
Gopher maintaining a bit of a lead over Wallband.
Okay.
But both players here with a neutral board, stacking well.
Yeah, Wallbat here is gonna need to do some catching up as Cobra is getting in a rhythm here. He's on 700k on level 22.
Wallband just, these bar timings are so unfortunate for him. He's getting set up, having to cover the well or do a burn sequence that brings him just below Tetris readiness.
All right, and Cobra here in 757. This is actually pretty decent pace here for Cobra.
Well, up top, Guifi hitting that Vit.
Yeah, Guifi here.
Or the Vit, rather.
The Vit, yes. The Vit. Ooh, Aaron here a little bit high up.
Wallband with a bit of an awkward board. Getting some nice pieces to bring this down, but definitely dependent. Might be a second before Wallband's in scoring position again. Would love a J here. Oh, and just barely missing the J tuck. Gets the bar over, but that's going to be that many more burns.
Oh, and Aaron is done at
Aaron
39,000. And Guifi takes the game.
Takes the game
And
and
the
the
set.
set. Advancing to top 8 quarterfinals here.
Yeah, now it goes to round 2.
Unfortunate D-sider
Yes.
for quickly.
Yeah, just a couple of mitch drops. It does him in. And Wallband also going to be done at 630.
Oh,
Oh no, and he just could not overcome that. And Cobra
Max
here
out.
going for the max out.
I believe still the first of this tournament. Should it happen?
Yeah, this might be the highest score of the tournament. Yeah, and Cobra with the Tetris 960,
Tetris here.
approaching level 29.
And
It's
this
over with
puts
the
it
Tetris.
match point.
A little more change for the max out here. And Cobra with the max out. Oh yeah. 831 and Cobra takes the game.
Up 2-1 in
Up
this
to
set.
1. Yeah. See, we're getting some games going deep here. Players
Cobra,
pushing each other.
match point. Like, would be an upset against a 6-seed Wallband here.
Yeah.
Even with these players decide this next match critical, Wallband has to win it to stay in the tournament.
Mhm.
It's like, not quite sure what speed they're gonna choose. 180 hertz it looks like. We're on level
Let's see.
6 start?
6.
Level 9 start at 100 and 180. So this will make level 18 speed the
Yeah.
same as level 29.
Yeah. Right.
This is level 9 here. You can see this is definitely a little faster than level 29 might be
Right.
like in all of your games.
Yeah, this is like level 19. There's like level 19 speeds here.
But with level 9 limitations,
9
again, you can
limitations.
absolutely slam over pieces if you have the right rolling mechanics.
Yeah.
Can hit taps that would otherwise be just.
Ooh, and we got Sanzo with the $50 contribution to the prize pool.
Saying great
Yes.
job, Fractal, putting all this together.
Yes, thank
Thank you,
very much.
Sanzo, very much. And
Thank
letting
you,
these
Sanzo.
players get the rewards that they deserve for putting on this beautiful gameplay, taking the time to come out here. A lot of them college students right into the spring semester, but making the time to come out, see their
Yes.
and I can't agree more with this message. Fractal has been working overtime to put all of this together for us, and it's been wonderful so far.
Yes.
This man has really been putting in the hours, and
All right, yeah. Looks like we're trying to expedite the warm-ups here.
Oh no. Oh no. One of you take a random seed.
Okay.
That's gonna be our score. That's gonna be our
So this could potentially be the last game of the set here if Lawband doesn't get it together here in time. See if we can come back and win 2 in a row.
Cobra calling the shot here.
Yeah.
1.1s is the projected score for this match.
He's gonna get a 1.1.
He's gonna get a 1.1.
I see. All right. So it looks like we're ready to start here. So let's count them down from 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
It's getting level 980 hertz.
Yeah.
Half the fastest speed on this ROM hack, but still, you know, again, this is the level where you want to be careful with your taps. You don't want to get comfortable. You want to always stay alert to be tapping for as little time as possible on your rolls. To minimize the chances of over-rolling. Really opening up the possibilities, but the speed cannot be ignored. These players are not going to, even though they have more options, they have more places they can place the pieces at the highest levels on the board. These players are not going to want to be necessarily taking advantage of that at all. The amount of aggression that would require is
Yeah.
just it is not the kind of thing that is viable for competitive Tetris.
It's definitely not. You're not. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So in the opening Tetris is here. No crazy setup so far. Just clean Tetris here. But Cobra here playing slightly more efficient.
Well, man, taking the flat burn has a bit of parity on this board. Would love a TBs to clean it up.
Bless you, Fractal.
Getting that nice long bar. Oh, not taking the triple. Gonna actually clean up the board a bit more.
Cobra here with some floating Minos on a stack here, but he gets a Tetris. Clears it
Clean up the
out.
board. Beautiful T piece to clean up this a little more.
Yeah.
And back to a pretty comfortable board. Not quite Tetris ready to use that long bar, but he will be come the next one. Beautiful T's to fill in that left. And both players back to a neutral board. Wallband would love an LPC.
Wallband here.
JP's
A little bit of dependencies on his left side forming. Needs a long bar now. He gets the long bar, clears it out.
I'm able to bring this back down to a neutral board. Not quite Tetris ready, but now Wallband filling down that Tetris.
And he seems to want to just clear this out, get back to the right side. Very valid strategy.
I think we've definitely seen these players just learning, you know, not to mess around with the center wells, especially with how fast the speeds increase, especially how much earlier they increase. You know, you really don't want to catch yourself in extended sequences where you're having to maintain a left well or a center well or just like a super messy board because despite the speed, the levels still transition as they normally would. Which when you're used to this being a 19 start, you have a lot more lines before the speed will increase. And not only that, again, it increases a lot faster when it does.
All right, Wallbang here setting up a delayed burn. He has a Tetris here, but he has the column 1 hold, the dreaded column 1 hold. Which is always very annoying to solve. Oh, and a little bit of a
Barely
misdrop there from Wallbat.
not able to do the pullback to fix that, and
Yeah.
burn a little more to take care of that. Getting some nice
Yeah.
pieces.
Looks like
Really
he
love that
accidentally
pick.
dashed it. Oh no.
That as well. Wallbat needing to nail this.
Needs 1-5 tap. He gets the J
Beautiful
over.
side tap.
That was a fat ooze from Wallbat.
Nailing these taps. Ooh, and a beautiful cerebral.
He gets it over. This is insane survival from Wallbat. Let's see if he can
There's a
take this
beautiful
down.
split
Oh no, another misdrop with the L piece.
Unfortunate misdrop.
Let's see if
Leaves
he can
that
get
log
log bar over. But he doesn't even get a log bar. Touchdown. He's gone. Cobra takes the dub.
And Cobra is your 8th quarter finalist. Punching his ticket to the next round. Exciting set of matches. Again, just displaying the variety that this ROM hack brings, and some matches that ended in different ways. And we're not 3-0s, which is always wonderful.
Yeah.